Hello everyone, welcome to my podcast. So here I want to explain a little bit introduction about what is this podcast and what we are going to do. So Self-Talk English AI is a podcast where I intend to talk about how we can utilize the AI technology in order to improve our English speaking skill. As an English learner who are living in a country where no access to the English speaking people. I mean, even though there are people who are speaking English in our country, it is somewhat difficult to access to them and interact with them. So that is why I came up with this idea of talking and practicing my speaking English with using AI technology, since it is one of the technology that outperform everything in our society right now. So when I do this research, I was realized that it is somewhat argumental issue whether we should totally depend on the AI tutor or AI platform when it comes to learning English. But honestly, I still believe that a human teacher cannot be replaced by a single AI platform or a single AI app. But the AI platforms actually give you a much more advantages and convenience than a human teacher. So one of the best thing I identified in AI platform or using AI agent to practice my speaking English is the cost effectiveness and my time management. So I actually search a lot about hiring an English tutor or getting into English learning platforms, but ultimately what I was found out is the platforms are quite expensive and as same as the English tutors. So since it is somewhat unaffordable for me, I decide to look for the other alternatives. So that is how I came up with this idea of using AI platforms to learn and improve my English speaking skill. So as a learner who are currently trying to improve my speaking English, I decided to share my journey with the other people who are interested in or who are in the same place as me. The people who try to improve their English and as well as try to learn a new language. So in here, basically, I will explain what I was going to do. Basically, we choose a topic. So in here, when it comes to the topic, since I am in my 20s right now, I am choosing a variety of topics that related to the lot of areas in my life. So in most of the episode, you will see the personal perspective or the personal view of my life. So in here, I will especially focus on the self improvement side and as well as careers and other things that I might have to face in my day-to-day life, like education problems, relationship problems, social problems, and the topic that I also personally interested in. So this is not be a totally podcast that focused on a mass group of people. I mean, this is not for everyone. So this is a more similar to a personal blog that I share my English learning journey with the intention of helping other people to do the same thing. Basically, I follow a certain type of structure when it comes to my podcast. So the structure might be first, I will explain a certain concept or I will talk with this AI platform and then I will ask them a corrected version of what I said. Because, I mean, with this conversation also, you might understand I made a lot of mistakes and grammar errors. And sometimes I really don't know what type of vocabulary to use in a certain type of situation. And there might be even a better vocabulary that I supposed to use in this context. But since I'm not aware about these words, I am not using them. So basically, what I was doing uh, by asking corrected version is I try to get the response from AI how to say what I said in a correct way, in grammatically and as well as in the professional way and the clarity. And I will consider all about these things. And after getting the corrected version, sometimes I also asking them the feedback on where I can improve in my speech. Likewise, we continue the conversation according to that flow. So I think this will be a interesting podcast for you because I believe that there are a lot of other podcasts that doing teaching English, but I never found any podcast where people are talking about their lives and using this AI technology to do the casual podcast like this. So that is why I mainly intend to do here. So that means I'm trying to share my personal English learning journey with the people who are interested in do the same. So I'm happy to see you guys in my future podcast episode. Until then, have a nice day.